One-on-one with Buddha, supported by Room 1.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of One-on-One with Buddha. Today we have an amazing, talented designer. Yes, she's African, and of course she has come to treat us with her new collection. She's going to let us know what she's been doing, what is coming up next. Hope you enjoyed the show. Tina, how are you?
I am very well, thank you.
I am so excited to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
I have been looking at all your designs and picturing myself in them. However, I know you have a lovely model for us today. I'd love to see what you have in store.
Yes.
But let's start off by talking about yourself.
Okay.
So, Tina Lobondi. Lobondi.
Yes.
Have I got it right?
Perfect.
Okay. Now, where are you from exactly?
Well, I'm originally from Congo.
Okay.
Yes.
And you were born there?
Yes.
And you came over?
No. I was born there and went to France when the First War started in Kinshasa, and I've been in the UK for the past 10 years.
Can I say comment to t'appelle? Sorry, what does that mean? I just hear everybody talking about...
What's your name?
What is your name? Mm-hmm. And Tina. So can I quickly just do that with you?
Of course.
I say comment to t'appelle.
Tina, et toi?
La nuit. Does it work like that?
Yes.
Cool.
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. Now, what would you describe your upbringing? How was it? Did you enjoy your childhood? Mm-hmm. You know, what went on?
Well, I had a very, let's say, spoiled childhood.
Okay.
In Kinshasa. It was great, you know, growing up with my grandparents and all my family and cousins and all this. And, you know, it's another thing living in Africa. So, yeah, it was good. I
mean, living over here in the UK, I can't really relate it to your experience because it's more... I can't say structured, that would be the wrong word. It's more restricted. Like over here, going outside, having fun, interacting with other children, you have to be very mindful. Yes. Whereas in an African country, everyone on your road is like a family.
Yes.
If you do something wrong, you get told off. But over here, if you're doing something wrong, sometimes it's just like, oh, I don't know them, it's not my business. So I'm sure yours is obviously very different from mine.
Yeah, I got slapped a few times.
We've all
by
been
strangers.
naughty. Being a Nigerian girl, I've experienced some serious beatings.
I mean, you know, it didn't do me any harm because I'm here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, even just, you know, school-wise, I went to a private school, but I often didn't go because I hated it. I just wanted, you know, to stay out and play with my friends.
Yeah. Now, did you study, as you grew up, since you didn't really like school, like you say, that much?
I actually didn't like it in Congo, but maybe because I was just young and I don't know.
Just being a rebel.
Yes.
Just being a rebel.
But strangely, in France, I used to love school. Like I didn't want to go home. I just wanted to stay there. Not only because, you know, we lived in a village, like in villages, so the only time where we were all together was at school, because, you know, you would take
So you were looking forward to that.
Because otherwise it would just take you an hour to go and see one friend on the other side. So, so at that, like in my teenage years, I used to love school. That was just my favorite place, and I used to love to study and learn different things. I even learned, I did Latin, for God's sake.
And can you speak it fluently?
Of course not.
Give me a sentence. Give me a sentence saying.
I just remember dominu, domine, dominus. That's it. And carpe diem, because everybody knows.
What does that mean?
Carpe diem is seize the days, I think, in English.
Interesting. Now, did you study anything to do with fashion at all?
Yes, I did. I studied fashion for 3 years in France.
Okay.
And also for another 3 years when I came to the UK.
How did you find that? Was that hard? Was it fun?
Both, because I guess I imagined it to be more about the practical side. So I didn't, when I chose to go into this field, I didn't think I will still have to do math and physics and all these things.
You know, when people think of a fashion designer, they just think of fun, lights, draw quick sketches, bossing people around. They don't actually realize that you have to be academically on the ball.
Yes, you have to. I mean, unless you're very fortunate and you just, you can finance that through, I don't know, your family or whatever.
Well connected.
Exactly. You still need to have some knowledge of the industry. And going to both schools, I've seen a lot of differences, between the teaching in France and the UK. But the connections that I did outside of school was the most useful.
What made you go into fashion, by the way, may I ask? What made, was it just a passion you had for it? Or was it just like, I'm kind of good at this, so let me just keep on at it? Or was it like, oh my gosh, I love it?
No. It was the rebel thing again.
It was the rebel thing.
I was told that I couldn't do it, so I was like, yes, I can.
When I was young, I think I was deluded. I used to like put up pictures and I used to post them up, and I used to think that's what fashion designers did, and it's not that easy.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, I actually never even thought of fashion as a job. I mean, yeah, I never, until I started studying what it was. For me, clothes was just clothing. So when I decided to learn the, what is it, how you do patterns, and it was really strange to, it was quite strange actually.
Tell me about, okay, so you've been featuring you've had your own fashion shows at Fashion London Weekend. So tell me, is it very hands-on? Obviously there are many things that go on behind stage that we, the viewers, we don't see. We just see the finishing product.
Yes.
Everything's perfect. The models are walking, the music is going, and the clothes are coming. Now, that sounds like a lot, and I'm sure you do a lot. Would you like to talk to me a little bit about the experiences you've had behind there, the good and the bad? We just want to know.
I mean, backstage is always chaos.
Hectic, yeah.
Like, it's always, like, no matter how much you prepare for it, there's always last minute things that happens, and, people that are changing slower than others, and, another running
Dresses
in the wrong
ripping,
direction.
Makeup getting everywhere.
That
I mean,
never
sometimes
happened yet, but
you don't have any models who are, they try to get in too fast, and you just say, and you're like, oh.
But I've been lucky then, because that didn't happen yet. But there's a lot, you need to, and all these things that you mentioned, so the music, the lights, the models, and it's, every one of them are directed by by one person.
Okay.
So, it's not a one person's job. Like, we have, I don't know, the last show I did, the team had probably 5 main people and, I don't know, maybe 30 others.
Yeah.
Working just backstage. Plus, you need the dresses, you need someone to do the goodie bags, you need someone to, for the shoes, and that doesn't even include the makeup or the hair. So it's a lot of organization.
Now, you have some of your latest pieces, am I correct?
Yes, I do.
And of course, we have a very beautiful model. Her name is Sophia, and she's going to model your dresses for us. So, would we like to see our model?
Yes, of course.
And what piece is she wearing today?
So, Sophia is wearing the Autumn Winter 15.
Okay.
It's actually one of my favorite pieces because it's a jacket and a pencil skirt. Which
Okay,
is
I'm
my
looking
favorite
forward
look.
to this.
And she looked gorgeous. So.
Okay.
She loves her money and cars. Independent, she's so bad. I could give her some boom boom boom. Cause she knows I'm the finest. Sexy girl and she has class. Independent, she's so bad. I wanna give her some boom boom boom. You and I could be the finest. Me, you too flashy. Baby girl, you too classy, yeah. Only girl that I know, holding it down on your own.
I like this dress. It's so cute.
Thank you.
The finishing touch with the jacket, that works. The cleavage thing, I think is super hot. However, for women like myself, I can't. But for the beautiful, you know, figure 8 women, this is perfect. I love it. And I like the glitter embroidery that you have around it. What inspired this dress?
Well, I just wanted something like simple and classy but sexy,
And I think
because
that's what it
this
is.
collection was all about like a powerful woman who is not, you know, she just want to dress the way she wanted. So yeah, it's
This
about
one
power.
is also on my list. I love it.
Well, then we can do something about the cleavage.
Thank you. I like this one, yeah.
That's how we show you off, you already know her. I'm a star boy, I shine, oh. Baby, come closer. Girl, I want to make you mine. Hello.
So I like what you have going on here. You have mixed patterns with, is that satin?
Yes.
Okay, and the split right in the middle is beautiful. It's very, I mean, it's sexy, but at the same time, because it's like a gown, it's elegant. That's nice. I like this one.
Thank you. Well, this dress is from the Summer 15 collection, which was shown for the first time in South Africa, November last year.
Right. We love it. We like it. It's hot.
I could be the finest. See, I cannot resist but to look when you're walking by. And I'm not like.
So we've seen your amazing collection,
Yes.
and I'm sure people are going to be interested in all those pieces because they are beautiful.
Thank you.
Dedication and care has been taken with those. And would you like to tell us where we can find your exquisite design?
Of course. So most of them can be found on my website, which is www.tinalobondi.com.
Okay.
I think a few of them are sold out now, but there's also the stockist list on the website as well. So if they are, I don't know, in America or France, they can always see where, which shop they can take a look at.
Okay. Now let's talk about the way in which you have found the experience of being a single-handed designer, as in you're not in a partnership, you're just on your own.
Yes.
How has that experience maybe changed or bettered your life? Like, just explain briefly what you've gone through and, you know, challenges you may have faced whilst trying to gain recognition for your work.
Well, I would say it's been a long journey because it's been 5 years since I've started this Tina Lobondi brand. I did start on my own, and I do still do a lot. Even though obviously now I have a team of seamstresses and also graphic designers that do the all my prints and stuff like this. So it's been hard. A lot of 3 a.m.s, nights, and not as much partying as I probably would have had done if I didn't have my own business. But it's worth it. I've learned a lot.
You said 5 years, hard work pays off. As we can see, your pieces are beautiful.
Yeah.
And of course, you have been able to work with some amazing designers yourself and, partnerships, and that's what it's all about.
Yes.
But let's get up close and personal now. So, who is the stunning Tina dating? Or are you single? Just let us know. We're really interested.
When do I have time? No.
No one's on the scene?
No, I mean, I I was with someone not too long ago, but obviously it's relationships are hard. You need to invest in them.
Yeah, you do.
And if you don't have the same priorities, then it doesn't work. So
you all have to be on the same level.
Yes,
and
you
have
do,
the
and you
same
need to,
understanding.
I guess, also support each other's dreams, and it has to be kind of equal in some ways.
Would you like to tell us, what should we expect in the future? What's going to be new? I mean, don't tell us everything. Don't spoil the surprises, but just give us a bit of what you're up to now.
Well, at the moment, I'm working on my charity project, and we are having an event launch in October, which I would love for you to attend.
And I would love to come.
Yeah, so we're just trying to do it as well as possible, having some high-profile people to be there as well, and to just raise money for education in Congo. And I also have another project for young people and getting them into employment. So I'm very excited about that. Fashion-wise, I will have my next catwalk very soon, so I'll keep you updated.
I enjoyed having you with me. You brightened up my
much.
whole day.
Thank you.
And it was amazing
It was
having you around. Thank you, Tina.
It was very nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.